Hey there everybody, Popontop here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we have a weapon mod here. This is the Hk Usp. It's a pistol, obviously, a handgun, whatever you want to refer to it as. It looks very nice. It looks like a nice weapon. It's got a nice crisp kind of sound to it. Nice reload animation. By default, like this is just I just crafted this thing right now. Looks nice, feels nice so far. You do craft it for yourself here at the chemistry station. You go all the way down, and there'll be a weapons Hk Usp. It does require a decent amount of materials, and the gun nut 2 perk by default shoots the 10mm ammunition. But we'll take a look at what we can do with this weapon. Obviously, here at the weapon workbench, there's a pullout animation, I guess, in case you want to see that. Cocking the weapon as you pull it out. Nice, clear, glow iron sights by default, which is nice too. Let's take a look though, what we can do with it. So obviously we have all the receivers here, standard at the bottom for some reason. No automatic fire receiver at least, right? So we want advanced because obviously we want to make it the most powerful version of the weapon you could. Obviously you need a higher gun nut for that. Gun nut 3 as a requirement is kind of weird. You can find this weapon out in the world though as well, so this is to be clear, right? So it does spawn after level 20, I believe. So if you can't craft it for yourself because you don't have the gun nut perk, we got standard barrel and only the standard barrel. Extended or standard. We have extended mag, so plus 5 rounds, or plus 5 rounds with quick reload. Obviously, you want to put the quick reload on there. Is this standard with glow sight? I guess it's glowing green. And then we can put a muzzle on here. Compensator that like actually fits the weapon. That's kind of cool. Muzzle brake, and the different kinds of suppressors and stuff. All kinds of suppressors. Lower rail disabled though, so we got but that has a. It has a compensator and a suppressor, so that way it reduces the recoil. Not that I felt too much recoil anyway. As a sight mount, we're going to put that on there. Obviously, we want to put sights on here. We can shoot the .45 ACP to make it do more damage, so obviously that we're going to do that. We can put a flashlight on here. No laser sight, though. Damage modifier is obviously pretty cool, in case you feel like the weapon is too powerful and not powerful enough. Cobalt as a color is, I guess, a gray, right? The FDE, which is like a brown. An OD green and a tan. I guess we'll make it green. Why not? So we'll take a look at this right now as we got it kind of somewhat customized here. We do have the green glow sights now. The fast reload is fast. It is just it's like a whole different animation, or just like a really sped up version of the animation. 20 round capacity now. Decent rate of fire, but I didn't see anything that can make the weapon automatic. We can put some sight mounts on here. I do like that the default sights are just different. Oh no, there's definitely some red dotty sights here, like a little Trigicon. I don't know how to say these things. Some gun nerd that's going to be out there getting mad at me about it, but obviously we could put like the H&K compensator on here, which is like a whole big chunky blocky boy. We got a nice little red dot. Reduce recoil. I mean, I'm going to try to get some recoil going here. I'm not going to touch the right stick. It's a pistol. It's not really recoiling. So even with the compensator on, which helps with the recoil and stuff. Obviously we can suppress the weapon. I'm kind of concerned about suppressing the weapon because we can turn the mount on though. Let's mount, and then we could do an actual sight, like sight. Yeah, then you can put your aim points on here, your actual, like, almost like rifle scopes on here. And then it changes the position of the sight, too. So it is still the same sight, but it mounts the sight. So, like, the same sight options here still have no barrel attachments. That's kind of weird. Like, why would you put the barrel thing in here if there's no barrel attachments? Obviously, you want to put a flashlight on, too, because why not, I suppose? Like, little tiny flashlight on here. We'll test if that works and stuff as well. But yeah, it does change the sight position, which changes the field of view of the sight. So it makes it tinier on the screen, but gives you more outside field of view. Ooh, that suppress kind of sound nice. I hate suppressing weapons sometimes because you get the real movie style. But it's still got a nice crisp chunkiness to it, I would say, right? Like, it is not. You could definitely still hear some remnants of the original sound, just suppressed. That's kind of nice. I don't really like. I'm not a personal fan here of the sight mount, so we're going to turn that off because I rather have, I think just the standard back sight is my preference, but it's cool that you have the option to change that, to put a sight mount on the side, because I like this. This is the bigger sight, easier to see your target, nice and suppressed. Turn the flashlight on. It is coming out of the gun, right? Clearly, you can see where I am pointing the gun. Like if I lower the gun, it is pointed at the ground. Put the gun away. The flashlight is doing some weird stuff, but it is coming out of the gun. It's a nice gun. It's a nice solid pistol. I mean, obviously shooting the .45 ammo is pretty cool. Running animation is decent, right? Like it's just pretty basic. It's pretty, pretty much a 10mm running animation. Nice sound though. It does have a nice sound. It has a nice reload. You're holding it well. Third person holds up here. Reload holds up as well, as far as I can tell. It kind of looks a little weird, but I think it's correct still. I just think it looks weird from my perspective. But I have third person, animation mods that change all that stuff up. Texture quality is holding up quite well. Color customization is there for the people that are into that kind of thing. I made it green, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm not like a huge person into that makes a difference. You got all kinds of nice little pistol actual scopes. You're not putting like weird ACOGs on here. You can make the weapon more powerful. You can make the weapon really more powerful if you want to do the damage modifiers. You get a flashlight on the weapon. You can, like I said, change the colors here. I do like kind of the default. I like the cobalt though. That's the extra details on this. I will put that on there for now. You can put the sight on the back or put a sight mount on there to put the sight on the front. You can change the ammo type to make it even more powerful. It does have more recoil, I guess. But does increase the damage. I think it's worth it. I don't think I'm going to struggle at all with the recoil, right? Barrel attachment that doesn't actually exist, that's fine. And then, you have muzzle brakes and stuff that look like they actually fit the weapon and stuff, or a suppressor if you're into that kind of thing. I mean, we have our damage measuring target here. So, like, one headshot, 218 damage. One body shot, 108. So, a little over doubled. That's weird. That it is like... That's a weird modifier, right? Because it's not quite double damage. It's two damage over double damage. Anyway, this is a cool weapon. We're gonna obviously go test it out in some combat though, and I might use this one for a while. I remember this one's file size being quite small too, not like ridiculously small, but I forget off the top of my head. I will look at that while I pause the video and while I pause the recording, and before I get to combat, and I'll guys let you know when we get to combat. I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright everybody, we're outside Diamond City here to head to my Zombies Arena arcade mode, obviously, where I test all my weapons out. I did want to let you guys know the file size of the mod is 30 megabytes, 30 point something, but 30 megabytes essentially. So that's a decently small size compared to some weapons that weigh in well in at 100 or whatever. So let's spawn in some stuff to kill. Why not? Raiders? Sure. Just to throw something weird in the variable mix here. One tap that man. I don't think the game is spawning in high-level raiders with this, but we did one-tap that man. I mean, I believe it was a sneak attack critical as well, though. Little one-tap sneaky suppressed USP, but obviously you don't have to suppress the weapon if it's not like the kind of thing you're into. There's definitely a man there, though. That reload is sick. I'm a big fan of that. I'm glad that it makes noises, too. Like, reloads don't make enough noise. There's metal clinking in the metal, okay? Like, it's gonna make some noise. Where did all the man spawn in at? Like, all back in bathroom here? Yeah, like literally everybody's back in the bathroom. This is a nice sound though, even interior. It's still got some reverb to it. We're gonna do another round because that was really quick. This gun is powerful though. Like, even without a damage modifier on there, just using the .45 ammo makes it much more powerful than the 10mm pistol from the base game, obviously comparing to vanilla weapons. And for a mod that doesn't even weigh in that much file size, you're still getting, I think, all the attachment variety and stuff you need. Obviously, you could turn the flashlight on and stuff, but that's going to make it so people see you more, I believe. That's how that works. Yes, like lighting does have an effect in stealth and Fallout. And if you produce more light, you still just sneak attack critical people in the back. Suppose we could do some third-person shooting here. Show that off. Maybe get some VAT shots on deck here as well. Right in the head. Decently accurate at close range. Nice little suppressed pistol shot. I mean, that's a whole fun build by itself. A suppressed pistol, VATS build, sneak attack, critical, luck, all the kind of cool things build is a good time. I'm a big fan of it. Ooh, there's two people here. So let's line up our VAT shots. 2 headshots on deck. Missed the first one. Unfortunate. Second one, your head doesn't exist anymore. Is there 2 people there? Are they stacked up or is this the one guy? You get dome piece shot. I'm going to shoot multiple shots until it hits you. That goes through the guy? There was 2 guys here, right? I only shot 1 person. We're gonna leave because we got a good idea of the pistol. I believe I collided those people though. You guys let me know in the comment section down below if you think I collided those people because I only aimed at the one. I didn't like switch targets with the right stick, right? That's weird vibes. I've never collided people before. This gun is extremely good. it's just nice. I mean, it doesn't have a huge file size. It's something you could like easily keep in your load order for a long time, and just be the pistol you use. It has everything that I would want from a pistol anyway, besides maybe being fully automatic, right? Like there's certain pistols, your Glock 19s, your other pistol mods that give you full automatic capabilities. But I mean, full auto is never like an actually effective strategy in Fallout 4. But this one's a good one. So I highly recommend you guys check it out for yourselves. If you would like to check it out for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page, or the Nexus mod page, or wherever you can find this mod for yourselves. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you didn't like the video, you can dislike it. That's okay too. No skin off my scrot, as the expression goes. If you guys are new to my channel and you haven't yet already, make sure to subscribe so we can check out more videos and streams from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.